hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Lord, I didn't have. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I got my settings on correctly. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? It's Sunday night. It's probably almost time. It's time for us to go back to work and do what we do. Oh, God. Why is Mondays like this? Why did the weekend go so fast? What day are we on? Let me see now, y'all. You know, I am doing my 30-day live challenge. It has been 30. Well, let me see what day it is. Hold on. Ooh, y'all. We on day 23. I have been going live for 23 straight days. And if you know me, you know this is rare and I've never done this. I've ever done this. I don't think I've even gone live like more than 3 times a week. But here I go. I felt like I needed to do this to reconnect with my old subscribers and my new subscribers. And I really didn't know what I was going to talk about. But, things happen. And here we are. I mean, we've been talking about pretty much the same topic because it is a hot topic within the street sector. So we've been talking about real, right, and uncut. And tonight is not going to be any different because, something else happened. And when something else happened, we're going to talk about it. That's all. So this is day 23. The 30-day live challenge will end on Easter Sunday. And on Easter Sunday, we're going to have, maybe a couple of giveaways. It's going to be a celebration. Although I'm going to be full. Ooh, I'm going to come early, y'all, before I eat. I'm going to come early before I eat. I better not make too many promises because I don't know what's going to happen on Easter. I mean, I'm going to be involved in Easter egg hunts, adult and kids. It's going to be a lot going on for Easter. So I'm not making too many promises. But that will be our last 30-day live challenge celebration. Tracy is not having it. She's about to smoke. Okay. That's why, he didn't pull that threatening shit on her like he did our girl. He knew better. Oh, he knew better. But we're going to get into it. So you saw the thumbnail. And make sure y'all go and watch the video that I dropped pertaining to you didn't get notifications. Oh, I'm sorry. YouTube hates me, so that's why they didn't tell you. They make me sick. Can't stand now. But that's why I try to put it on my community wall, so maybe you'll catch the notification there. But then you don't always get notifications. I don't get no notifications. And I want to be notified about, people that I watch and all that. I don't get their notifications. Can you get a carton of eggs, bag of potatoes, and ham giveaway? How am I going to get it to y'all? How am I going to give it to you? How am I going to give it to you? Ah, Lord. But I could probably do a $20 cash app. That's about it. I was planning on doing a couple little cash apps here and there. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, so that's what I'm planning to do with the 30-day live challenge. Tonight I am doing a giveaway, a Cash App giveaway. You have to be a mod or a member. And I'm just going to write down the names of the people I see in here. And then I'm going to pick one. Give me your Cash App. And then I will send you $10 so you can go and get you some Wawa or something tomorrow. Okay? That's what we doing. $40. And I got you for an 8-minute video. $40. 40? Who do you think I am? Chelsea Clinton? $40. Oh wait, you giving me $40? Oh, I thought you giving me $40? I'll throw up my cash app. We are doing a giveaway for members. Members, get ready. You know, I told you this week we gonna be making them phone calls. We gonna be making them phone calls. We gonna be making them phone calls. And I'm gonna record it and then I'm gonna put it on members only. And then you can hear me being messy. How do we tell how long we've been a member? I don't know. Well, does it show you? Because it should be green. Well, you're a mod, so that's why yours is red. But tonight, members and mods are in this giveaway. Let me give me a little piece of paper. Let me give me a little piece of paper. And then at the end, I will pick one of your names. And then I hope you got Cash App, but that's all I got. I don't want to rip this paper. I need another piece of paper. Where's that paper? I'll get it, y'all. You should be. Oh, God. Oh, Lorenzo. Oh, God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here come Lorenzo. Hold on. Let me take a sip before I get in Lorenzo's ass. The thumbnails be hilarious. Girl, let me tell you. That damn chat GPT, girl, that ain't me. I'll just tell chat GPT what I want. And let me tell you how messy my brain is. I'll be so messy that the chat GPT be like, I am not going to create that. It is probably against community guidelines. Please rethink your thumbnail idea. I'm like, bitch, who's paying who? Create it! Create it now. Cheryl? Man, Bonnie. Cheryl. Okay. We can't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Go, y'all thumbnail earlier with the food had me in the kitchen. I'm going to urgent care. Oh, no. I ate something at Chick-fil-A and I barely made it. And I despise public restrooms. Despise. But there are certain public restrooms that I'll go to if it's an emergency. When I tell you I despise public restrooms and everything, every time I think like, get over it, you're not 5, something disgusting happens and then I hate it all over again. I hate them all over again. And last week at the casino, they had to shut the bathroom down because of what some bitch did in it. It was disgusting. And I felt so bad for the attendant and because she's like 85 years old. And I was like, Miss, I hate to tell you this, but you got to clean up on stall 15. And baby, you going to need a hazmat suit. This bitch destroyed the bathroom. Hi, dear. Who's the only one that hasn't popped up with a channel yet? Wait a minute now. So, anywho, damn, I don't got off track thinking about that bathroom. Back to the content. So, everybody, you saw the video I just dropped. And so the question tonight is, who? Okay, wait. Oh, you're talking about Amy? Oh, Amy got a channel, or she should get a channel. Amy will come out and tell us stuff too, but later. But let's talk about the safety of the women and or men who are talking. Is it safe for them to speak against anybody? But we're talking about ghosts. Is it safe for them? Because Obviously, we watched him threaten one person, and then he threw shade at someone else, and that's the video that I posted regarding Tracy. That he threw shade at Tracy. Not a threat, but shade. And of course, most people caught it and was like, "Oh, I know exactly who you talk about." And Tracy caught it too, and that's why she did a rebuttal video. And honey, in the beginning of it, I was in tears. I was in tears. Tracy lit his ass up. Tracy said, "Oh, you talking about me? Oh, you talking about me?" And let me say this: I didn't even know Tracy was an amputee. Tracy just got off live. She sleeps, so she ain't even paying this no mind. She said she was going to bed. But Tracy, I had no idea that Tracy was an amputee. Did y'all know that? Because I always just saw her sitting up. So I never knew she was an amputee until he said it. I didn't early neither. I didn't know that. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Think she slept with ghosts for real after that last video she was in. Yeah, she went silent. We don't know where she at, y'all. She could be in a sex trade for all I know. Missing in action. Because I told you, I got an eerie feeling. I got an eerie feeling like, girl, don't go. Don't go in there. Don't go. Like, that's how in my head. And that was before all the mess came out. That was before I was aware of the mess. Because apparently y'all had been aware of the mess a few days prior to when I was aware of the mess. But I didn't even know the mess. And I was like, girl, don't go in there. Valet, you weren't aware of it either. I didn't know. I didn't know that either. You saw her in a wheelchair, but I didn't notice. I really didn't until he said that. Now, as far as the oxygen comment, I had made that oxygen comment myself. Like, that's not safe. You really shouldn't be doing that. But she said in her rebuttal video that she turns the oxygen off. And so I don't know if you're even supposed to smoke with an oxygen tank near you. I don't know. I know when my dad was on oxygen, nobody in the house smoked, but I was always nervous about it. Like one little thing and chaboom. You know what I mean? So I don't know the particulars on that, but I did make a comment in another video on live that I personally had a client who faced she was smoking and had her oxygen and it ignited her face. She didn't die, but all this was burnt up. All this. She had like severe burns. All this cold. It was like the outline of her mask was all this was burnt. And all I could say was, girl, you knew you was not supposed to be smoking and on that oxygen. Amy is pregnant and staying out the way when it comes to videos. I thought she said she wasn't pregnant. She just got chubby while she was locked up. I thought she said that on the video with Ghost. Oxygen should not be smoking. I don't think you should have smoke in the house. I don't think because it can ignite it. I don't know. Don't get me to line. That's what I always heard. That's what I always heard. Hi, Kathy. Let me write down the names of people who coming in so we can do our contest later for a $10 cash app. Let me see. We got Kathy's in here. Red is in here. I think I saw Vegas in here. This contest is only for members and mods. Cheryl is in here. I think like the no oxygen and flames. Oh yeah, I don't think you should do that. You used to smoke. Hold on, let me go back. In the hospital and use oxygen, but when my mama was on oxygen, we could smoke in the house. You could smoke in the house. We didn't have any smokers around my dad, but just remembered the situation with my client, and I was like, I didn't want to go near that oxygen. I was like, oh my god, you know the dangers of it. Congress say threaten certain people's life, but then expose someone who asked for him to keep their emails private. So not sure what if that is true. Oh, look, oh. As a medical, hold on, we got a medical person in here. A person on oxygen has breathing issues. To smoking is a no no. Oh yeah, absolutely. Cheryl, I got you down. Why I put Cheryl? I put you down as Cherry. Um, Tracy was a prior interview. Yes, I later found that out. What about subscribers being in the contest? Not tonight. God's favor. This contest. This $10 super chat is just for members and mods tonight. We didn't smoke in the house. No, you can't. I wouldn't. I would be scared. Vegas is in here and Red is in here. Okay, I got four people. Kathy, Red, Vegas, and Cheryl. And I'm gonna pick one unless somebody else comes in before we're done. And they are one person is gonna win the $10 cap. Okay. But everyone, please hit the hit the like button. Hit the like button, yeah. Hit the like button. But I did see somebody vote in Philly's in the house. Philly's in the house. Philly is in the house, honey. Hey, Philly. Hey, PA. Tomorrow we're supposed to be getting decent weather. I mean, y'all are because I live in Nassau, Bahamas. But if I was in PA, then I heard that y'all might be getting nice weather. That's what I heard. But do y'all think it put in the chat? I don't know. Did I already do this? Put a one in the chat if you think former interviewees should be concerned if they start to talk the truth or their truth that is might piss ghosts off. Do you think they should tell us what had happened? What y'all think? What would y'all do? Are they in danger? You in danger. Like, are they in danger? Is anything on the back of this? Are they in danger? Now, I think we talked about this before, but once, somebody has shown us what they're capable of doing and said it in such a way, like, now keep fucking with me and I'm going to do this, that, and the third. Not to you, but to other people you like. Is that a threat? We already done talked about that. And now somebody else who has spoken out, Tracy, got her all upset, fired up, and basically said that to piss her off. I'm on the fence. I think it's impossible to speak your truth, but carefully. Hey, East coming through, showing hi, my girl, and I do mean girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Ah, girl. Mod, it's crazy that you brought what you brought up in your last video about your gender because I was watching. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but there's a she's a bodybuilder. She's a bodybuilder. Her name is Sam, and she wait girl bodybuilder. Her name is Sam. Y'all wait. This is a side note. Her name is Sam, right? But if you look at her, you would think she was a male. And so today she did this long live about why people think, and she has alopecia. So she's bald. She's a bodybuilder. And you look at her, you think she's a male. I always thought she was atypical. That's what I thought. She was atypical. But she said she was born a female. And then it was funny when I went and you started your video off that way. I was like, okay, I get it now. I mean, I get it. But then with her, she gets pissed off. And you said you really don't get pissed off, but she gets pissed off when she's misgendered. But then I'm like, don't you understand it? I'm going to leave. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to leave that alone. So y'all got to do like that. Tracy is a former interview. I need to know. Yes, Tracy is a former interviewee. Oh yes, Sam. Oh, you do know Sam. Did you see her live? She was like in her feelings. She was really upset that she got misgendered at the she was at a store like she was buying a new living room set or something like that. She was at a furniture store and she got misgendered, but I just don't understand. I have to tell you, like, I've had like students and I really just didn't know. A lot of times the student will tell me like what gender is appropriate or whatever that they want to be referred to as, but then some don't. And it's like, I don't I don't know. Like I swear I don't know. Like I don't understand why she gets upset. Like, girl, like you I don't know how they are being passed around by Mike. Oh, we back. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back. Mike could give a damn about any of them, honestly. Mike could give a damn about any of them. Mike is an opportunist. Mike will screw you, me, your grandma, your grandpa, oh, your auntie, your cousin. Mike is an opportunist. He don't give a damn, right? And him and Krista walking around like they're a couple is hysterical to me. Why we Rob is bisexual. Yes, he is. He already admitted that. So we're not outing him. He is definitely bisexual. He don't talk about it like he did in that one video, but we've heard that that is still going on. That's still going on. So basically, what y'all saying is that this is why they have witness protection, honestly. This is just why they have witness protection because in my opinion, if he was to make a threat in the same way, I probably would have got a restraining order on him. And let's talk about T.S. Madison. If y'all know T.S. Madison, she's a transgender woman and she identifies as a woman, but she still has a penis. And anyway, she had someone, his name was DL Whisper, and he was exposing her and her friends and da 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 da. And she ended up getting a restraining order on him because he videoed himself riding past her house, which was a low key threat. The same way that Ghost made to somebody, to Stephanie. And she ended up getting a restraining order on him. And he was told, do not post any content about T.S. Madison. Do not post. He went on Tasha K and reposted the video that he did exposing T.S. Madison on Tasha K, and they arrested him. They arrested him as a low-key threat, like you violated the order, and now he's sitting up in jail. He's been in jail for almost a month for that. So you just can't do whatever you want to do, even on the internet, by low-key trying to threaten somebody, especially if you felt like it was a threat. And to me, it was a threat. And that's what the people saying in the street, that he give out bad work. He probably cutting it with something. Allegedly. Allegedly. Nah, God, Ghost ain't in jail. Ghost beat his case. He put it on his community wall. Apparently he had a case and the DA dropped the case. I guess the DA was trying to get him to take a plea. He didn't want to take the plea and the case has been dropped. So no, he ain't in jail. But we were just, the topic was, should people, because there could be there will be other interviewees that are going to come out and tell their story. Should they be afraid to do that, especially because they live in the area? Should they be afraid? Should they get restraining orders? How should they protect themselves? How are we going to help the next person that really wants to come out and tell their story? What should they do? And he might be in there saying, see, I don't know. Tracy knew him. Gives it another twist. Yes, Tracy was interviewed by him a few times. Usually she was like in her car, which makes sense now because she only had one leg. I always wondered why he didn't tell her to get out the car. And she was always sitting down. I never knew she was an amputee. I did not know that until he made reference to that shit today. I definitely think they should tell their story. We want them to tell the story, but I think you got to be careful how you tell the story. VC does have a channel. Yes, he do. It's really a panhandling channel. He's just begging. His whole face is right in the camera. His whole face is in the camera like this, and he begging for money. And then sometimes Marley will pop up and she begging too. Then a few in front of her apartment before. Did she still have her leg? Did she? I just remember her pulling up to him in the car, but staying in the car. And I know Tracy had originally got upset with him because he didn't want to do videos with her anymore. Because, she was sober, whatever. And then whatever happened, and that's when she started talking. And I think she went over to the GOAT. If I'm not mistaken, I think she told her story to the GOAT first. And of course, when you tell the GOAT something, it will be exposed. There are no secrets. There are no secrets. VC is gross like Eastside. I think Eastside got at least VC comes. Eastside be outside. I mean, VC is gonna join him if our mission is granted, but I don't know. At least VC got access to a shower. I just don't know if he gets in it. Right, he used to go to Tracy's house. Mm-hmm. Oh, Miss, you think they better? Ugh. A Tracy in a wheelchair in front of her apartment. Yeah. And even then, Red, we did not notice that she was an amputee. I did not know that. VC has all the secrets. He knows where all the bones are buried. But he'll never tell. He ain't gonna tell. VC would never tell. Kathy, is your name on the list? Hold on, girl. Kathy, now I gotta open up the thing. Reagan. He will never tell. We'll never get nothing out of VC. VC mama might tell, though. Kathy, you on there. VC mom might tell. If VC told his mom what was going on, she might tell because she wanted to get in Ghost draws bad. Who knows? He might have did it. Now that we know what we know, he might have did it. Oh, God. Woo! Wonder why they always say they heard the comeback with a different story. What's Tracy's channel? Hi, Monique. Tracy's channel is it called Grandma? What is it called? Life of Grandma. It's called Life of Grandma. And you should be able to find it. It's Grandma, Life of Grandma, something like that. I don't know if Ahmad can go find it. They can put it in the chat. And you'll find it. You can click on it and go over there. She might want to leave Ghost Funky Draws alone. They all might. Because that was another thing that Tracy told us in her rebuttal back to him. Now, I ain't never heard of this. Y'all ladies, have y'all ever smelled a man who smelled like fish? And cologne, like fishy down there. I ain't never smelled no fish on no man. Have anybody ever smelled fish on a man? I ain't never heard of that. Of course, they always be, hey, women smell like fish. And sometimes it can give a little fishy odor. But on a man, I ain't never heard no woman say that ever. That a man got a fishy down there. Now it can be a little maybe musky, funky, bally, but fishy, never. VC mom definitely gonna spill the tea. Like if something happened to VC, something she'll spill the tea. Even if it's gonorrhea or syphilis, I don't think they smell fishy, do they? Don't give me the line. I don't feel like that's fish. I feel like that's, let me see, infection. It like infectiony, but not fish. According to Tracy, put in the chat, who told Tracy that who told Tracy that ghosts must be diabetic? Diabetic dick smell fishy. Y'all ain't y'all just be making shit up. You trying to tell me that a diabetic? No, that's a damn and a lie. That's a damn and a lie, honey. Tracy moved into the new townhouses. I was trying to get one. Oh, but put your application back in, or reach out to Tracy. She might tell you how to do it. There's gonna be an open apartment over in VC's complex. It's gonna take a year or two to clean it out, but it's gonna be an open apartment over there. Apply over there where VC used to live. Live. If they was, cause honey, that's what apartment's gonna be open soon. So allegedly, she said today he is uncircumcised. Okay, wait. So we got uncircumcised, fishy, and you trying to throw that thing all around Greensboro? You trying to put this all around? Poor prostitutes. Poor prostitutes. They got to deal with such things. They're going to have to gut. Oh, they got to gut it out. They have to. They have to sanitize. It ain't enough Fabuloso and cleaner bleach that can clean that apartment. They got to gut it out. They got to gut it out. There's no way. They better not let nobody move into that without gutting it out first. Since she started talking about him first, they had a good relationship on videos. He even helped her go in and ask for donations on his channel. Didn't know she was an amputee. I didn't either, Sandra. They did have a good relationship. It looked fine. But we also know, according to other folks, that now Tracy never said he provided her with anything. So we know she, ain't just out there making up shit, because she could have put a little extra tea on the situation. So I believe that she heard what she heard. But that is second and third information, which is why we have to say allegedly. You think itty bitty daughter got the tea? I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. I think a lot of people have the tea, because the fact that you even did such a thing with even one or two people have the tea. Like, how stupid do you have to be? Like, people talk, and they're going to talk about you too. Even though if you can do a threat to someone out loud on a video, I could imagine what you say when you turn that camera off. I can imagine what you say. Itty Bitty was walking around the other day with the headlights on too. Lord, I don't know what happened to Crystal's bra. Did y'all see that video? Mike ripped it off in the car. I said, Crystal, I don't even know how you walking around with like that. That shit hurt. Where is your brassiere? And if she ain't having no bra, she ain't having no drawers. Ooh, Lord. Straight from Ghost Mouth. Yeah, I heard him say that too. They sell bras in Greensboro. Crystal she didn't know where it was. As her and Mike and they're acting all sexual. She had a bra. Crystal just doing anything at this point because he talks to those women. And another thing, I don't know how KD be letting Dean allegedly bop her upside the head. Because it would be no way. As weak as he is, I would, within an inch of his life, who you hitting? You ain't the strong Dean you was 15 years ago. I would take his little ass. Find me something that look like Dean. This ain't Dean. But I would take his little scrawny ass and I would fling him. She need to beat Dean's ass one good time. And I promise you, Katie, he'll never put his hands on you. He can't whoop you. He's weak. Dean put his hands on me. It would be no Dean me. Ooh. It'll take all the king's horses and all the king's men to put Dean back together again after I tore his scrawny, cracky, feeny, belligerent ass up. Oh God. The Cheryl or Cherie or whatever, I can't stand when he does that. Hey, gorgeous. Ooh, they be sitting there just lips crusty, wig twisted, and here he go. Like getting a compliment from him, and here they go. Hey, Ghost. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? They going through it, honey. Life is taking them through it, honey. And here he go. Hey, gorgeous. Is that? Oh, look at your hair. Yeah, I just got on a wig. I just stole this out of CVS. How you doing? Yeah, well, my mother used to beat me. Yeah, oh, gorgeous, you look good. Oh, all right, go. Go shut the fuck up. That ain't making nobody feel good. The one thing you don't do to any woman is tell her that she pretty when she know good and goddamn she not. When she know I can't stand when somebody tell me, ooh, y'all remember when I was on the boardwalk earlier last week and I told y'all my lips was crusty, I was cold as fuck, and I was looking homeless on the boardwalk, and that man rolled up on me on his scooter and told me how fine I was. And then when I put the camera on him, he gonna try to scoot away. No, motherfucker, come back. Come back. I'm about to put you on blast since I'm so fine. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, it's an insult. Thank you, Ivy. It is an insult. How dare you? No, these women look good when they're clean and sober. Tell them the truth. You look fucked up and you need to get it together because you don't look good. And I ain't saying doing that on camera, but don't lie to them either and tell them how gorgeous they look when they're in the worst position in their lives. Look at their old pictures that the GOAT don't post it, and you can see when they were very gorgeous and when they had their shit together. Oh, you so gorgeous. Oh, you fine. Look at you. Hey, oh. And here she goes. This is what she looking like right here. And this neat. This neat. And you tell her, oh, girl. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you just made them feel worse. Because they know they don't look good. They know they're not doing their best. Stop it. With Lisa today. Who is Lisa? Oh, you had a conversation with Lisa today? Lisa who? Rob's Lisa? Wait a minute. I don't miss shit. Are you trying to look like Patrick or BJ from the Whitakers? Wait, no, I got a wig for BJ. Nah, this BJ right here, because BJ a whole fucking clown. Here go BJ, y'all. This BJ right here. Hold on. This BJ. This motherfucking BJ right here. This, this BJ. This right here, this is BJ right here. Y'all, stay tuned. I'm doing a wig review, hopefully this week or next week, for my $2 Temu wigs. Oh, I got a headache. Wait a minute, Red. Go back, yo. I missed something. Red said she talked to Lisa. I guess she is all about hopes and prayers too. Who, Lisa? She said God will take care of things. Girl, I think Amy went to jail for selling drugs to go. Ooh, Southside. Girl, you might be right. Who knows? She's a dummy. She's a dummy if she did, honey. I ain't taking no charges for nobody. I'm telling everything. I mean everything. I just ran my dog off of the bed laughing. Wait, Red, go back. You talked to Lisa Robs, Lisa? That one that was texting the goat, and the goat snitched on her and told everybody what she had said that could have got her because she was talking shit about ghosts? That Lisa? Lisa says she won't put Rob out and will leave it up to God. Well, we might have to put her on our prayer list because, you know, we got a prayer list over here. We might be gaggling and cackling and giggling and wiggling, but we also know the power of prayer over here. So we're going to add Lisa to our prayer list because obviously it's going to take God to get her to understand. Or the next time she go to the gynecologist and they open her legs and they see all of this. Like all this falls out her body. This is soursop leaves. This is soursop leaves. I'm about to make soursop tea. Okay? But all this gonna fall right out of her cootie cat, messing with Rob. Her and her kids are just fine, so him living there is just fine. Child. VC's a bum and a beggar. He over there begging now, y'all. Is he online? Let's go to VC's live. Let's see if VC is live. And she got all them jobs taking care of Rob. Does she know Rob is bi? Does she know Rob be out and doing this for men's? Does she know that Rob is also doing this? Allegedly. Does she know that? Does she know that? Does she know that? Lisa better be careful because she lives out there. So Lisa better be. Hey, Lisa. Because that is our original question of the night. I think people should be able to tell their story, obviously, but we want everyone involved to be careful. We want everyone to be careful. Two awesome dogs. You hit up the casino earlier today? You went to the casino on a Sunday? Oh my God, how dare you? How was it? Did you hear it? We going to keep each other and all the people on the Real Right and Uncut lifted up in prayers. Yes, we are. We ain't even playing about that. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We is definitely going to keep them up in prayer. We even going to keep Ghost up in prayer, y'all. You know, because the Lord said, pray for your enemies. You know, pray for everybody. So we're going to keep everybody lifted up in prayer that Ghost, you know, one day his brain will be free of the mentality of you know, the world of drugs and all of the things and institutionalized thinking, and also that sex demon that apparently lives within him. And we're going to pray that the Lord heals that funky smell between his balls that's causing the ladies of the street to say he's got a fishy, unkept thing between his legs. Allegedly. Allegedly. He got a sex demon in him. He got a lot of men do. And some women too. Women got sex demons. But I think, he got a sex demon. Now, his sex demon, I ain't gonna lie, his ain't worse than Marcus. Mucus over on Atlanta Street interviews, he got two sex demons living in him. One in the front and one in the back. He got it bad. That's one nasty bitch. The sardines, damn. We gonna pray and we gonna keep what's his name? Ghost. Ghost lifted up in prayer that the Lord is gonna remove that sardine smell off of his balls. Keep Mike in prayer. Mike went from a crackhead to a full blown alcoholic. Yep. He always been an alcoholic. I guess when he can't get to, he's such an addict. He can't use crack. So he's able to switch over to another vice. He's got an addiction spirit. He's got an addiction spirit. If he's a little bit of um, a sex demon in him too. A sex addict. I think Mike, he got a lot. He got a lot on him. Crack, sex, alcohol, abuse. Who hurt that man as a baby? Who hurt him? Somebody hurt him. DWS. Marcus is only 3 feet 9 inches tall, so he is definitely has a Napoleon syndrome. The man only grew to be 3 feet tall. So, yeah. You want a sex demon in you? Oh no, you don't want that. Girl, you be doing it to everybody. You'll do it to Mike with a sex demon in you. You'll do it to VC. You'll do it to Ghost. You'll do it to anybody when you got a sex demon in you, honey. When you got a sex demon, Mike is so worthless. All he do is use people until they have nothing for him. Well, that's just the nature of his addiction. I think even if Mike got clean and stayed clean, let's give him 5 years of being clean. I still don't know if he would be a righteous man. I still don't know if he would be a husband material man. I still don't know if he would be somebody that you could trust, even outside of addiction. Because the Mike we see now will smack a bitch. And you know what I mean? And so I don't know if that will still be in him, even if he's sober. Mike is too good looking to waste his life. He's wasted a very large portion of his life. But it doesn't mean he can't have sobriety. He can still have it. Using Katie in Hollywood, been out this time, still ain't did nothing. Nothing. He's not going to do anything. He's just waiting not to have be on probation, and then it's going to be let's party all the time. Mike, I mean, he's not. He doesn't have, and Mike even said this in another video. He's never done or he's not been addicted to heroin or opiates because he knows that addiction is more physical, and according to his thinking, it gets in the marrow of your bones. And so he believes that because it gets in the marrow of your bones, it's way harder to kick it. And so crack is more of a mind thing. And so he's able to beat that. Like he hasn't used, even though he can smell crack. Crack is stinky. Allegedly. That's what I heard. And so even though he's in the room and they're smoking crack, his mind is stronger than that. And so he can beat it. He's not a dummy. He's dummy-ish. But he ain't a dummy. That's why he's never done the other drug. The real question, if Mike wasn't drug tested, would he stay sober? No. I used to think Mike was good looking. Me too. I always said that. Not if he do a real big smile, because I don't like what people got, because he got missing teeth right there. So if he just like that, but not real big, where I can see all that's missing. But other than that, yeah, he's all right. The real question, oh, I read that. Would he stay sober? No, not if he stayed not living in that the headquarters of Real Right and Uncut. Not if he stayed at the headquarters. No, crack smells like burnt cotton candy. You like the smell? That's that's what I'm saying. I don't know how it's not triggering him. The senses of the smell to taste, and then you want to get high. That's why I don't understand why it's not. Mike is better than a lot of addicts. I'm telling you, to be able to be in that environment and not use, his mind is stronger than we know. And if he can do that, he can maintain sobriety. He really can. Now, them other demons that's in him, I don't know about that. But the addiction demon, he can beat it. Now, see, I like how kettle corn smoke. I'm glad I ain't never smoked that shit. But he can beat it. Being in that house, he can beat it. They all get nervous. And we want to talk about Hollywood's illness and the way, everybody was like, oh my God, Hollywood. They know that if Hollywood passes away, the headquarters is done up. It's over with. Hollywood's mom is shutting it down. So, no, they don't want Hollywood to die. Absolutely not. About not smoking. I don't know. He could be smoking, but I don't think he is. You think Mike is still getting high? He's getting drunk or be around it, but it isn't a bad or offensive smell. Okay. They can go without crack for a long time, then suddenly fall off. That's for anybody with any addiction. Can a monkey can a monkey sell a bushel of bananas? No, he gonna eat a couple of them. He gonna eat a few of them. He gonna eat about 10. Obviously, it smells better than. Ooh. I don't know about that one. I really would say, I just ain't never smelled, no, I ain't never smelled no man smell fishy. That's new to me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe her drawers is off and her smell was coming. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Did you read, I was about to say, did I read Stephen King's books? No, Stephen King scares me. I don't read nothing that man write. I don't watch none of his movies. He lost me back with Pet Cemetery. I'm thinking, oh, pets. No, I don't fuck with. Stephen's mind is of another universe, and I can't go there. Absolutely not. I have noticed Mike doing a lot of moving back and forth, pacing. Mike is in the last few video. Oh, I don't know how he stayed clean this long. When someone has cancer down there, it will give off a fish smell. Oh, snap. Oh, Lord, Mike, the people say you might have cancer. Mike, the people say you might have cancer, honey. Thank you, Val. Mike is starting to look questionable. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he relapsed. I mean, well, like she said, it's like putting some bananas in a monkey cage. What the monkey gonna do? The monkey gonna eat eventually. He gonna eat them. Mike cannot continue to live in that environment and think he's gonna stay sober. He's gonna get the fuckets, and when the fuckets happen, he's going to bend. And that's gonna be it. A man's living situation, they become threatened and sometimes dangerous. Does that not occur to you with VC? Girl, ain't nobody worried about no motherfucking VC. If VC wasn't breaking the rules of housing, then it wouldn't be no problem, now would it? Did I write the federal rules? Did I write the federal rules for living in public housing? I did not write the federal rules. But if you break the federal rules and anybody says, hello, Department of Housing, these rules have been broken, and I know for a fact there are 12,000 families on the waiting list and they're homeless and they need a place to live. And if this person is not going to value the apartment, then I know 12,000 other people in North Carolina that will love to have that apartment. And those are mostly children. So I wish them would. Have VC coming to the Nassau, Bahamas. That's where I'm at. I like to see him try it. What, he gonna swim over here, float? He gonna get on the plane and come get me? Ciao, bye. Ciao, boo. Boo. Ain't nobody worried about no damn VC. Ain't nobody scared of VC. Definitely not over here. He don't even have no shoes or drawers. You can't get on the plane without drawers on. So first of all, somebody better send me some drawers. And then how you gonna get on the plane? And let me say this. People have been calling. I've got several emails because they was like, boo, you late. Like, I know you saying all this now, but we've been calling for a year to get him evicted. A year. They've been a year ago. People have been trying to get him evicted. Not because they just don't like him. He's funny. He's a hoo. But because they watch him break all the rules and they know that there are so many people who could benefit from that apartment, and he over there smelling it up, funking it up, fucking it up. So yeah, you gotta go. My grandson looking at me. Yes, the new guy, he has an autistic kid who lives with the teacher who could be living in that apartment. You know I thought about that, right? You know I thought about that, Red. That's who that apartment is for. Now, Daddy, you're going to have to stop playing with your nose. You're going to have to stop playing with your nose because I don't care where you live. You playing with your nose and you buying powdered donuts, you're not going to pay your rent. You're not, because that car going to go soon. But yes, let's say Daddy was legit and, he was sober or whatever. But there's so many families like that. That's why I always say single fathers, single mothers. You don't think that kid deserves a stable home? Girl, you see Penelope's new man. That's Penelope's new booster friend. Penelope found somebody who likes to boost. And so that's what they're going to do together until they get arrested. VC has giant holes in the wall. Girl, I put that in a video. TJ, I posted the holes in the wall. I don't know how he's going to get away with his yearly inspection. They have inspections every year. All he do is just, probably going to put a picture over top of it or stand there while the inspection people walk through the apartment. He got to go. He don't deserve that apartment. I ain't even getting into that no more. We talk about that in the membership and what's good with that. But Penelope is a hot mess. She needs to go home. She should have been with home. Penelope mental illness won't let her go home, though. Penelope is paranoid. Penelope is in La La Land. She really is. To go shopping for me, and I couldn't find her. Pie, don't do that. Because you going to jail, too, if she get caught. She getting sloppier. She just be in the store buying. She be boosting stupid shit. Like if I told her, Penelope, go in Macy's or go in the store and get me a Lululemon set. Get me a Lululemon set in my size. Penelope gonna come out the store with some dumb shit. Penelope ain't even on her game no more, child. Penelope will boost this and talk about, you want this? I'll get this to you for $1. Fuck out of here, Penelope. No. Is that certain content creator is being called a racist. Girl, I heard that. And I heard from a very reliable source that is true. I know you're talking about the GOAT. I already heard that about the GOAT. I said, not the GOAT. Not the GOAT. The GOAT. And baby, I don't feel no ways about it. I could give a fuck. This was before she went to jail. And my Penelope voice, I'm off the Fetty. I'm off the Fetty. Ghost, I'm off the Fetty. I'm off the Fetty. I said, Penelope, girl, what you need to do is take them people's shit back in that hospital. You don't stole 4 blankets, 3 sheets, 8 cups, a whole damn chair. Take them people's shit back. I heard it from several people since I unsubscribed. Child, you think we surprised about that? Not even a little bit. I'm not even surprised about that at a little bit. And like I said, you think I care? Not even a little bit. I wouldn't even put that out like, oh my God, he's racist. Like, child, bye. Who cares? Um, he's been doing too much, and that's what he don't understand. He don't like right now. The reason why I'm like, you are the GOAT because you've been sucking ghost balls for 2 weeks. I mean, 2 years. Like you've been talking about this, but nobody was really fucking with you because you be on some shit. Like it was giving obsessive. It was giving weird. It was giving calm down. I only believed it when Stephanie said her shit, like what she said. And then I was like, well, this motherfucker. Other than that, I still wouldn't be believing it. And Tracy. But other than that, I wouldn't have believed that at all. But it's all right. It's whatever. Until he don't like our content, and don't nobody care. And don't nobody care. I know the fuck I don't. I know the hell I don't. It's such an unfortunate cycle for them. All Marley, Skip, Penelope versus Mike, Rob. All it's a sad situation. But honestly, YouTube loves it. YouTube is really gearing toward more of series, like repeated content or people that the audience is going to engage in. That's why his channel is doing well. I mean, he ain't getting huge numbers, but it's consistently in the algorithm because you are seeing the same people. We're invested in the people, their lives, what's happening with them. Even though they are in addiction, we're still engaging in the content. And YouTube wants to see that. They want to see it. They encourage it. So as reaction channels, reacting to that is not a bad deal for reaction channels. Just for me, I'll get bored and I'll be like, I'm over that. Like I'm over that content. Unless it's going and shit is happening, then it is what it is. But even when the channel was kind of dry, the GOAT was still picking and poking and looking and poking and picking and poking and looking. Because if that's your only content and that's all you going to bring to YouTube, then do what you do. But you look at your numbers, you ain't growing. You're not doing shit. You ain't even at 5K yet. And you got a whole headache worried about what the fuck Ghost got going on. I could never. Want to skin Ghost alive and make a Greg suit. Oh, so bad. His wife should be jealous that he breathes and thinks about this man every day, all day. Every day, all day. Every day, all day. And if a channel, I don't care if that's your content, that's your content. Rock, roll with it. But damn, I mean, everybody got their own YouTube goals. That just wouldn't be mine. That just would not be mine. It's just not my goal. You know, we got a different outlook on this shit. Period. We just got a different outlook. His thoughts on hasn't edited those videos showing the world him handling off rugs. Child, he been going after them videos. He tries to strike that channel all the time because he uses his content. That's how he got his name and his girl. I ain't getting into all that. We gonna start calling him Buffalo Bill. Good comparison. I already His wife. Well, I call him the goat over here, honey, because he started this shit. And Ghost upgraded to wifey's ass. Both are recovering addicts. Oh, I'm not surprised. Damn it! I need juice. um, I'm not surprised. I need water too, but I don't feel like going to the garage, and that's where it is. And it's a mouse in the garage, Moniece, and I'm not going in there until he is captured. And he has not been captured. I'm scared of him. They're so jealous of ghost cars. It's almost creepy. Are they? Oh my God. Like, ew, that's what I'm telling you. Nobody was taking them serious. Because it was giving weird and obsessive. Like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's almost disappointing. Like, in a way, I'm like disappointed in ghosts. Like, why you have to be grimy? Like, you already had somebody out here saying these are the things about you, and people were not believing it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, most people don't believe the shit. If you go over to Ghost's 94,000 subscribers, they don't believe it. They believe he's an upstanding dude, and is nothing wrong with. He ain't got nothing wrong going on with him. So most people don't believe the shit. Okay, but it was disappointing to me that the shit was true, allegedly confirmed by former interviewees. It was disappointing. I was like, you really got to be fucked up like that? You really got to be fucked up like that? You really would hand somebody this shit when you know this has destroyed them as a person, their families, and everything else? And you're supposed to be a changed man and not in the game anymore, and you would hand them this shit? Nah. Don't do. Oh, he gonna die soon because we got a trap in there for him. I just hate the glue traps because they be on there like this. And then sometimes they'll eat their own or like so they can get away. I don't like the glue traps. Go get what you want to get from the garage. No, I'm scared. No. I was a member, and he's, I believe, the second week of being a member. Who was a member? Oh, you was Kiki. You was a member of the goat. Where there is one mouse, there is several. Thank you. Multiple. I don't know, P. I'm a comment reader, and these the comments are getting more negative by the day. Good. Good. I mean, we saw that spike with Mucus too over on Atlanta Street Interviews when I dragged him for 2 years. And then we started to see the comments change. And people know him for being the creep that he is. But it hasn't changed. It changed his views. That's when he came out and apologized to everyone for sleeping with homeless women. When his views dropped and his money got fucked up. That's when he apologized. But he right back to it. But Ghost can't apologize for these indiscretions because they're illegal and he'll go to jail. So he could never apologize for any of it or say it's true. He cannot say it's true that he passed out powdered donuts. TJ, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm scared. They already said VC gonna sit on me and beat me out. I'm scared. You act like I'm over here in the Bahamas by myself. Like I ain't surrounded by men who love me. Y'all act like I ain't got a motherfucking husband. You know what I'm saying? Child, please. Child cheese. Y'all heard my husband last night. He got in trouble for what he did. Trying to be funny. Um, Marcus is getting terrible now. He interviewed a 17, 18-year-old girl. I'm about to talk about that. That's on my list. That is on my list about that whole situation with dirty Marcus. Ugh. First week of watching him, I discontinued my membership. Girl, Kiki, what made you think he was cool? I'm talking about Ghost. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about Ghost. Yeah, I can see being a member for Ghost. I mean, I never was, but I could see because initially you think he's cool. Initially you think he's cool. I always had it in my head, and I said it on multiple videos that I'm cool. Now I told him I'm cool with you now, but because he knew I was a reaction channel, and he knew how I dragged Marcus, but if I ever hear or I believe that you was effing on them girls or those women or did some other crazy shit, I'm putting you in the same category with Mucus. Same category. And he is now in the same category as Mucus. Girl, you heard about the Spicy Channel? He's crazy. He got a bad sex demon. Oh, when I tell you he is bound up, he is so bound up by that demon. He got two of them in the front and in the back. He got two sex demons. He's horrible, y'all. Y'all think Ghost is on some shit? Go and check out my playlist on Street Sector. This dude is disgusting. Disgusting. He's got a bad sex demon. I know my mom cat does that. She got an outside cat. She brings him he will bring her a mouse every other day. I'm allergic to cats, so I can't have no cat in here. I cannot have no cat in here. We'll catch you. Look, he'll be caught. He, she, and the whole family, they'll be caught. I didn't believe all that talk about ghosts at first, but I believe Stephanie. Me too, Dad. I believe ghosts is like Marcus sleeping with addict women. I do too. Unfortunately, I was disappointed. I really was. I just didn't want, I just didn't want another man to be that way, another channel to be that way, especially after I went through all what I went through covering Marcus's dirty, crusty, funky ass. I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. I just didn't. I don't know if anybody is in here from the mukbang sector. Even though I just dropped that video on why I left the mukbang sector, I am circling back over there because we're about to come upon the 1 year anniversary of Lip's death, and the trial for his husband, who has been accused of his unalivement. And so I will be covering that as we get closer to his death, or the day that the internet found out that he had passed away. So if you are from the mukbang sector, get ready for some more content on that. If you understand the life of a dope dealer, getting sex for dope is common. Yes, it is. I know that. Seems like he may not have grown since prison, and that's what we were saying too. With him thinking he's so fine now, and allegedly not in the game, I just would think, looking at puss that could possibly be infected, and these women at their worst, I just would think that he thought he was better than that, but obviously he doesn't. Like my grandmother always said, a man will stick their hole in anything. Grandma, I used to think you was wrong for saying that, but you really wasn't. Ghost may be a confidential informant, but Pro Snitch is always talking about his contacts with the FBI. How about that? Girl, ain't nobody paying attention. He know the people at the FBI. He know the people at the FBI. Girl, I got. You know some of these people's over here real cuckoo birds, right? I don't believe it because Ghost is such a clean person. That throws you off, right? Alicia, that throws you off, right? Me too. I'm like, ew, for real? Um, I watch a content on Marcus and you open my eyes to him and his game. Thank you, girl. And we didn't believe the first couple of girls that came out and told their story. We did not believe them until the one that could articulate the story better told her story, and then it all started coming together. But initially, the victims are not always believed. They're not, especially if they're mentally ill, a drug addict, homeless. They count on that nobody's going to believe them, and so that's what that's about. So unfortunately, nobody believed them for a long time, but we believe them now. We definitely believe them now, and we believe the women that have talked about ghosts. Although he's not said it, so we gonna continue to say allegedly, but we believe them, and it is disappointing. Honestly, it is disappointing because although yeah, maybe I didn't like the way he talked to them, that type shit, but people got to stand up for themselves. But crossing the line and having them perform fellatio on you allegedly, come on, yo. How do you ever think anybody's going to respect you? And then handing them powdered donuts for videos, come on, yo. Like, you thought people was going to keep that a secret. Nobody's going to keep, that's not going to maintain, that's not going to be a secret. Street secret, street credit, like that's old school. These people don't, nobody keep secrets no more. I called it. Wake up! I called it. Girl, I didn't even feel like cussing him out. My hand, see that? I didn't even feel like cussing him out, y'all. It was on front. It don't make sense. But anyway, y'all, we about to do our giveaway. This is for mods and uh I can't even talk. This is for mods and members only. We had Cheryl in the chat. We had Kathy in the chat. We had Vegas in the chat. And we had Red in the chat. One of them is going to receive a $10 cash app. You can get you a cup of coffee. You can go to Wendy's and get you a $6 meal deal. Do what you do. I need to put this in something. Hold on. God damn it. All right. The winner of the $10 cash app go. I hope all y'all got cash apps. That's all I got. Goes to, put a heart in the chat if you ready for me to open this. Put a heart in the chat. You ready for me to open it? Dear, so I'm not like I'm giving out $100. All right, here is the winner. Red, wake up. All right, here's the winner. The winner of tonight's Cash App goes to Red. Red, oh shit. Red, you won, girl. You won the $10 Cash App prize. Email me Email me your Cash App or tell me now. Either way. Either way. It's on this phone, so I can do it when we hang up. Red, don't spend this money all in one place either. Don't spend it all in Don't spend it all in one place. You are the winner. You are the winner, honey. You got Cash App? Wake up! I hope you got Cash App. That's all I got. I don't do Venmo. I don't know about none of that. I hope you got Cash App. You can get ham and potatoes and eggs for $10. Well, I don't know about the ham. I don't know about the ham. You might have to steal the ham. You might have to steal the ham. That ain't gonna get you no ham. That ain't gonna get you no ham. But what's your Cash App? Red, what's your Cash App? Let me write it down. My book. I'm gonna send it to you right after this. What is your Cash App, honey? Or do you want to send it to me? I don't have Venmo. I don't know how to do it. I don't have that. I don't have that. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I got PayPal. I have PayPal too. Email it to me. I have PayPal too. And I got money in PayPal because TikTok paid me. I got money in PayPal. If y'all ever interested in being a content creator over on TikTok or sell the TikTok shop, it's not hard. And you get a bunch of shit to sell, and they pay you every Wednesday, honey. Sure, sometimes your paycheck might be $5. It's $5 you didn't have before. All right, if you have PayPal, I can do PayPal. I can do PayPal. But all right, y'all. Well, I gotta make my soursop tea because I got a little tickle in my throat because some cheapo around here don't turned off the heat. And now I got a little tickle in my throat. So I got to boil these leaves. And then I don't like it hot. So I make an iced tea out of it, like a tea with ice. And so I need to do that before I go to bed. Anything but Cash App. You don't like Cash App? Why not? Be careful. There are mice in the garage. You ain't have to bring. I'm not going nowhere near that garage. As a matter of fact, I usually go out the garage to go to my car because I'm scared now. I walk all the way around. Thank you. I got to take my hair out because I got to do my wig reviews. But thank y'all. I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow. But y'all definitely come back, and you will see what we're going to get into. Thank y'all for coming through. Could you tap on your way out, please? Tap, tap, tap. Let the algorithm know that we still over here talking about people. And I will see y'all tomorrow for the next live. Woo! Bye.